Good morning, everyone. I am going to be reading something out of my Gnostic Gospel that I'm being divinely guided to share. And this is on the Sophia wisdom of Jesus Christ. So this is after being brought back to life, after Jesus was resurrected and brought back to life. It says, the 12 disciples and 7 women remained loyal to him and traveled to Galilee. They reached a peak called the Peak of Divination and Joy. As they gathered and were confused by the basic essence of the universe, the divine plan, the sacred guidance, the authority's power, and every aspect of the Savior's hidden actions within the holy design, the Savior appeared, not in his previous shape, but in the undetectable spiritual way. He looked like a powerful and radiant celestial being. However, I'm unable to accurately portray his appearance. Ordinary human bodies would not be able to endure it. Only a condition of perfect, flauntless flesh, such to the one Jesus spoke of on the hill unknown as the Mount of Olives in Galilee. With the voice of assurance, he declared, "May peace envelop you. I impart unto you my peace." A sense of astonishment and trepidation gripped them all. The Savior let out a laugh in addressing them, saying, "What occupies your thoughts? Does perplexity cloud your minds? What quest has drawn your attention?" Philip expressed his desire to get knowledge about the core essence of the universe and its overarching design. The Savior spoke, stating, "I desire to convey to you the understanding that every individual born on earth, from the beginning of time until now, originates from the physical matter of the earth. Despite their inquiries about God, his identity and nature, they have not succeeded in discovering him. Even the wisest among them have drawn conclusions based on the arrangement and motion of the world. However, their speculation has fallen short of the truth. Philosophers have divided their interpretations into 3 perspectives, yet none of these interpretations align with the truth, and they all originate from the human understanding. I, on the other hand, originate from the infinite light, and I am here to reveal the truth to you, for I understand this light. I am here to elucidate the precise nature of truth. Anything self-generated is tainted, a product of its own making. Providence lacks inherent wisdom, and fate lacks discernment. However, you possess the capacity for understanding. Those deemed worthy of knowledge will attain it. Those who have been brought forth not from the mingling of impure elements, but from the first emanation, they are the immortal amidst immortals. And it says, Matthew addressed him saying, "Lord, truth seems attainable only through you. Thus instruct us in the way of the truth." The Savior responded, "The ineffable, he who is, defies description. No principle, authority, subjection, nor any creation since the beginning of time comprehends him, except he alone, and to those whom he chooses to reveal himself through the entity emanating from the first light. At this moment I stand as the great Savior, for he is both eternal and immortal. Eternity signifies an absence of birth, as all who are born shall ultimately perish. Unbegotten, he possesses no inception, for any entity with a beginning has an end. As he remains beyond dominion, He bears no name, ascribed only to those who are fashioned by others. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. But again, I understand what they're saying here. It's harder to convey. But I do believe that we all have the capacity to be able to comprehend and understand that. And it's not by going through any sort of religious aspect, and it's not to demean anything that you are doing currently, but it is by activating it within with God. It's not something you can seek outside of yourself. It's something that has to be done within. And really the best solution that I could convey to you that would be helpful for that is to go into meditation. I go into meditation in the morning, evening, and then before I go to bed, and I spend time with God. You want to start to get used to feeling His presence. You want to set the intention that you want to work with Him. You want to set the intention that He is of you and you are of Him, and to become one with your higher self, your I am presence. So I hope this helps. I love you all. And any comments that you might have to say that you might know more than me, because again, this is something I'm learning. I'm not an expert by any means. Please put in the comments. I'd love to hear. Love you. Bye.